大家好，我的中文名字是罗世黎，英文名字是 Paul Rothwell. I provide beekeeping management services to Icing International Limited. To me, it's incredibly exciting to be personally involved in the frontline quality monitoring and managing of the Richora Manuka honey brand. And to see the hives that I've managed end up as quality Richora products entering the Chinese market and becoming loved by Chinese consumers, that's really the most fulfilling moment for me. Yes, I lived in China for 10 years, previously having been sent there as a diplomat from New Zealand. I was the Deputy Consul General in Shanghai during the time that China and New Zealand completed a free trade agreement and established direct air links between the two countries. And after the agreement was signed, I was able to see more and more New Zealand quality agricultural products enter Shanghai and China. During my time in China, I also visited agricultural production in China, and I'd like to point out that there's a large scope for cooperation between New Zealand and China in the agricultural sector. Well-developed modern agricultural systems in China have been valued. Upon my return to New Zealand, this was the initial opportunity for me to work with Icing. As the Chinese market grows and develops, there's been a large increase in recent years of Chinese companies operating in New Zealand. In general, many Chinese enterprises have contributed to the local employment, creating economic benefits for the export development of New Zealand. And these Chinese companies have also accelerated the opening of the Chinese market, bringing benefits to more New Zealand companies and suppliers of raw materials. In my opinion, you have to admit that China's development is a positive factor for New Zealand. China is now the largest export market for New Zealand and the largest supplier of products to the New Zealand market as well. This really helps deepen the mutual understanding between our two countries. I graduated from the University of Auckland and I studied Chinese at university, where I interacted with a lot of Chinese international students. The latter is well integrated into contemporary New Zealand society. In many commercial landmarks in New Zealand, if it coincides with a traditional Chinese festival, there will be special events or lighting ceremonies on site. I also believe that as more and more Chinese companies will take root in New Zealand, the friendship between the two countries will become stronger and stronger.